Evan Peters wins Golden Globe for chilling Jeffrey Dahmer portrayal and declares, "I hope some good came out of role," amid fierce backlash from victims' families over Netflix series. Evan Peters scooped the Golden Globe Best Actor award for his chilling turn as cannibal serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer at Tuesday's ceremony, and declared he hoped some good could come out of the role. The actor, 35, who stunned fans with his eerie portrayal of Dahmer, scooped the award in the limited series, Anthology Series or Television Motion Picture category for controversial Ryan Murphy drama, Dahmer, Monster, The Jeffrey Dahmer Story. The win comes amid fierce backlash from the families of Dahmer's victims, who claim they were not consulted before the show went into production. The star beat actors Taron Egerton in Blackbird, Colin Firth in The Staircase, Sebastian Stan in Pam Tommy, and Andrew Garfield in Under the Banner of Heaven. In his acceptance speech, he said, "Thank you to the HFPA, thank you to Netflix and Mr. Ryan Murphy for letting me be a part of your brilliant vision again, and the entire post-production team for showing me how they work their brilliant magic. I want to thank this incredible cast and crew and directors. It was a colossal team effort. Everyone gave it their all and I would not be up here without them. I want to thank my family, friends, and loved ones who carried me to the finish line. And last but most importantly, I want to thank everyone who watched the show. It was a difficult one to make, a difficult one to watch, but I sincerely hope some good came out of it." Between 1978 and 1991, Jeffrey Dahmer raped, murdered and cannibalized 17 young men in Wisconsin and Ohio. He was convicted in 1992 and murdered in prison 2 years later at the age of 34. Showrunner Murphy claimed that he reached out to 20 of the victims' family members and friends before making Netflix's new show about Jeffrey Dahmer, but not a single person responded, weeks after the Isbell blasted the series for making money off their tragedy without permission. "We did research for a very long time," he said while discussing the show at an event in September. Over the course of the 3.5 years when we were writing it, working on it, we reached out to around 20 of the victims' families and friends trying to get input, trying to talk to people, and not a single person responded to us in that process. So we relied very, very heavily on our incredible group of researchers who, I don't even know how they found a lot of this stuff. But it was just like a night and day effort to us trying to uncover the truth of these people." Rita Isbell, the sister of victim Errol Lindsay, 19, who was murdered by Dahmer, in 1991, is portrayed exploding in anger in court in Netflix's new series Monster. Lindsay's family recently said they've been re-traumatized by Netflix reenactment of Isbell's emotional courtroom breakdown. Lindsay was approached by Dahmer at a Wisconsin mall in 1994, and offered cash by the killer in return for letting Dahmer take nude photos of him. Dahmer then drugged Lindsay and began to drill a hole in his skull, before pouring acid into the opening. Lindsay woke up during the gruesome torture, prompting Dahmer to strangle him. The cousin of Errol took to Twitter to slam the new series' decision to include the harrowing moment. "I'm not telling anyone what to watch. I know true crime media is huge right now, but if you're actually curious about the victims, my family, the Isbells, are pissed about this show," Thulu wrote on Twitter. "It's re-traumatizing over and over again, and for what? How many movies, shows, documentaries do we need?" Days after the show, which stars Evan Peters, Niecy Nash, Molly Ringwald, and Richard Jenkins, dropped, Isabel slammed the Harsh and Careless series in a scathing essay for Insider. She said, "I was never contacted about the show. I feel like Netflix should have asked if we mind or how we felt about making it. They didn't ask me anything. They just did it. I could understand it if they gave some of the money to the victims' children. Not necessarily their families. I mean, I am old, I am very, very comfortable, but the victims have children and grandchildren. If the show benefited them in some way, it wouldn't feel so harsh and careless. It's sad that they're just making money off of this tragedy. That's just greed."